All right, Bennett, this is your video. Sorry I didn't get it to you before your next lesson, but here it is. All right, I'm gonna let you watch a few on your own, just in regular speed, and then I'll slow it down and break it down after that. So let's watch a few. So as you can see, not bad, some good looking swings, but let's start breaking it down. Let's see exactly where you're picking up your foot. What are you doing when you do that? Hold on, let me slow it down. All right, let's go back. Are you loaded when you pick your foot up? Look pretty good right there. Now, watch how much your stomach and all that's working when you pick your foot up, because the hip's not quite locked in and loaded. So right there. So by you crunching right there to get to that back hip instead of already being on that back hip. So what I'm saying is, from this position, we need to be a little more, and I'll show you in your lesson, the next lesson, but you need to be more locked in that hip, where it's actually coiled and ready. So then when you pick up, you don't have this crunch and leak. Crunch and leak, and that's where the foot is diving towards the plate. So I don't want you to worry about things like that. I want you to fix what we're talking about, and that's the getting to the full load. Let's watch where your hands are. So that's your lower half we're talking about right there, your stomach and hips and all that. So see that little jump right there? Wow. And that just makes you forward too soon. If you've got that hip looking like that, let me clear this. So that hip right there is loaded. Yep. So your hip is completely loaded right there. So this is where our foot should still be on the ground. We're not going to pick up until we're there. And now the hands and everything's loaded too. So watch when you pick, like if your foot was on the ground here and we were picking up, that's going to be so much cleaner. Yeah. So we want to be loaded, fully loaded. But that's really close, Bennett. So you're getting close, man. All right. So then from there, by you jumping a little bit because you weren't quite loaded, when you land, boom, hold on, let's get the foot on the ground. Foot's on the ground. You're diving a little bit because of what we just talked about. Hands have leaked forward and down a little bit. Backside has collapsed a little bit. Everything else looks pretty darn good. So you're going to get a decent swing out of this. Yep. But it's not going to be powerful. And it's just not going to be as good. It could be better. And again, I think you're looking really good, man. But I'm seeing some things that you can clean up that, woo, we're going to be real good. All right, let's go to the next swing, because that is a good swing, Bennett. So make sure you understand, I'm not talking about your swing. We're talking about positioning. It could be a little bit better. So again, watch the work you do in your stomach to get fully loaded when you pick up. Wow, right there. And boy, you're close. Again, let's get there. That's your loaded position, right? There. Look how loaded that hip is. That is really ready right there. Back, everything's ready. This is what you need to look like, but your foot's still on the ground. Then the foot comes up, and then rest that. And that's good, man. Your hands are separating right there. Good job. The swing looks really good, though. But we can take that little dive out. Yeah, I like it. So I'm good with the swing, my man. But this will take our dive out, so we're not diving towards the plate. And this is going to make timing so much easier, because right now, and boy, that's hard for me to see from my angle when I'm throwing to you, because it doesn't look that bad. But if you get this cleaned up a little bit, your timing is going to get a whole lot better, man, because you're going to be able to stay back longer, come back down to that launch position we talk about. Yeah, so you're just working just a hair right there. And you're doing a good job of naturally letting your hands fall into place like we talk about. So you're doing great there. It's just we got to get a little more in it. Hip right there. That is your locked in position. Again, foot on the ground still, looking like that when you pick up. Yeah, man, that's going to make a big... That's like a miniature adjustment. I mean, it's super small, but we're going to see a huge difference in your power and your timing ability, man. All right. So again, when you land, by us being in it a little bit more so we're not working when we pick up. Okay, where'd you land? Right there. Look how much everything's leaked. Front knees leaking open. I'm okay with the foot slightly being open, but I don't want it towards the plate. I want it right back down where it was. But you see, leaked. That's not going to be a powerful swing. And once a coach sees that on the other end, they start throwing you off speed because you won't be able to hit an off speed from that kind of positioning. So when we land, let me clear that off. Because we're going to be more in that loaded hip, we're going to come back down with your foot here and look like that. Knee closed, front side closed, hands still back and loaded, hip, everything's centered now. That's a perfect position to be landed in. That's your launch position. But instead, that's your launch position on this at bat, which isn't one. Again, I hope you're seeing this and making sure you understand, man. It's a slight adjustment, and it's just positioning. We don't have to fix anything. We don't have to change anything. It's just adjusting the position that we're kicking from by what? I mean, you're seeing it, maybe a centimeter? I don't know. But we'll talk about it in our next lesson. But I just wanted to get your eyes on this to show you how close you are to being right where I need you. Then we're in games, only worry about timing. So you're doing a great job. But as you see, hopefully, with your eyes, we could be better. Watch it again all the way through in slow motion. Just a little bit of work there that shoots you forward a little bit. Oh, man, you got so much more power than that. You got so much more bat speed just because of this little thing I'm talking about. So I'm excited. This is something we're going to fix easy, man. All right, one more time. I'm going to break it down to make sure you got this. This right there. Yep. Now you're loaded. Now you can pick up. Now you can start timing. You're done loading there. All right. Then when we come back down, I don't want to look like that. I want to look like that. There. That's what we should look like when that foot comes back down on the ground. From there, oh man, you're going to kill the ball. All right, dude. I'll let you watch one more in slow motion by yourself, and then I'm going to get out of here. But I think you're doing great, and I think this adjustment's going to really help you. Well, I guess that was the last swing. All right, buddy. See ya.